Alright, so we are going to start playing the game here in a minute. I'm loading it up now. Hope everybody has been doing pretty good and having a great day. We're going to go into our number 3 save file here. I don't play that early music just because it's so loud. The early music in the Spyro trilogy, the stuff they give you as like the menu music, is just like blaringly loud. But if this is your first time here, I'm JP Firebledge. As you can see on the screen right now, this is my voice sounds like, this is what my stream looks like. Pretty minimalistic look and layout. Today we're going to be playing some Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. Last time we left off around in Summer Forest, and we were right in front of Aquaria Towers, if you watched the last video. And what we're going to be doing today is doing just that. We'll be doing Aquaria Towers and finishing off Summer Forest. That's at least the minimum plan for today's video. So I'm going to go ahead and swap over to the El Gato. We're going to be doing no overlay today. And you can hear the voice. Look, there he is, Spyro. Say hello. Alright, awesome. So, first thing we gotta do, we already have all the gems in this first area, so we are just gonna run ourselves right on over to Aquaria Towers. Run and swim, I suppose. Give you guys a refresher where we're at. Idle Springs, 100. Colossus, 100. Hurricos, 100. Ocean Speedway, 100. Glimmer, 84. We weren't able to do the little jump trick where you can jump on top of the gem and move on. So we gotta come back there when we have the ladder climbing ability. Summer Forest, same idea. Gotta come back with the ladder climbing ability. On our skill points page, I did not get to Aquaria Towers yet. I didn't land on the idol. That was my mistake. I had kept trying and I just didn't want to waste time for y'all. And then Crush's Dungeon is perfect. That's the next stuff we got. So if you don't like the underwater, you're not gonna like this next couple minutes, but as we are going to hit up Aquaria Towers, which is the most water-filled level in probably any Spyro game. Because we already did Sunny Beaches, then one we'll do after this, Hurricos. This ladder, there is an orb on top. You can kind of see it somewhere up here. I think it's up there, yeah. There you go. That's not our focus today, though. We're heading our butts over here. You know, I always take the exact wrong route to Aquaria Towers. I always go left and just jump up the stairs. Alright. Let me look and see. I think the mix is okay. I noticed in the last video that the sound mix for my voice and the game was pretty poor. So I want to make sure we don't have that. Oh, I'm sorry. I realized. There we go. Oh, we're here. Still have the lo-fi playing. But, alright. Well, I guess that's the actual intro, is that no longer all this extra background music for everybody. But yep, we are 2 talismans away from being done with Summer Forest. Let's just jump in Aquaria Towers and get going. Got myself a LaCroix here. Delicious. Nutritious.
The funny-looking guys with the shock sticks have drained all our water. We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
Alright, so characters established. Nobody likes these guys. It's been 2 seconds. We all hate them already. Alright, these dudes, shock troopers. That doesn't sound nice. But essentially, they have shock sticks. You need to go around and defeat all of them and unlock some, I believe they're just like little punch switches, like these ones, to get the water to fill up. As up here, you can see we have a power gate, has 14. We're gonna hit this, and it's gonna let open all the water into the area. I think I'm actually muting out a little bit, but we'll be alright. So, can't really do anything with this level of water yet. We're going to need to do a little bit. I'm actually going to turn it down a bit for you guys, just because if you guys want to crank it up, you most certainly can. Alright, so now everything is underwater. What originally we wouldn't have been able to do this. Now we can. We got a lot of step stools over here, as though you might have been able to get over here. You really can't. You have to go through in the watery areas to actually get anything done here. But it's funny because by the time we're done with this level, we will be having this entire place completely underwater. And as one little note, there is a skill point, I believe. No, there is a skill point in this area to destroy all of the seaweed, I believe. So we'll have to figure out how to defeat those, or how to destroy those seaweeds, so we can't breathe underwater. We'll look over here, just keep you guys in the vistas. You got some mechanical sharks down here. If we jump in there, good as dead, so we are not going to do that. I want to say that there's not one in here. Been wrong before. There's a crab. It's a crab. Alrighty. Gonna just collect some gems, run around. If you can hear this music, it is a pretty good soundtrack. I actually like this one a lot too. Ripto's Rage has some bangers, that's for sure. I believe it said we were 8 right now. Let me check. Sparks is saying go up. So we just need to hit the little button. Nothing else for us to get down here. More Mas Agua. Okay, and if you're in here and you're worried about the sharks when you fill the water up, they don't really care. They just want to swim their little circle. We're gonna come up here. This is our next vista. You can see we get a couple more gems. And there is a big old tunnel over here for us to go down. Alright. I like the sheep in this area because they all have the little helmets on. They know what's coming. Be also aware we have these towers we keep walking past, the big 5. There's 4 in the other room. These are going to be important later. For one of our... I almost called it... Oh, there we go. The first hit in the level. Sometimes in these areas the camera gets a little funny because I feel like it's a little close when we're swimming underwater and charging. But we'll make do. Still got 2 hits before I'm dead. Alright, Mr. Moneybags over here. He's going to charge us to go into this water right here. For obvious reasons, we cannot. There's sharks, we will just straight up die. So, we're going to have to pay the toll.
You must be tougher than you look to get here. All the same, you won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though, for a modest fee, of course.
For a modest fee, of course. 100 gems.
Pleasure doing business with you, Spyro. This submarine is 100% sharkproof. I guarantee
I paid 1 gem for every single percent that this is shark-proof. I feel like it would be such a funny joke to play that the player would not enjoy, to just have this thing fail midway through and you have to just run through it. But you can see there's a lot of metal sharks in this area, so you would probably not be able to get past unless you had a really good route. Can't get those gems up there until we fill this up with water. It automatically kicks us down here. And I want to try and get as many gems as I can before I fill the water up. So we'll get these. You know, I've been thinking about getting a tattoo and I'm wondering what to get. And I have to say that the gem from Spyro is getting up there. I just don't know what color. They all look really good. I'm thinking red just because it's like basic and it's easy. And it doesn't change between the games, which is the one thing that I like. The other games, it changes a fair amount. Alright, we're going to continue getting all the gems up here. And as you can see, ooh, what is this? Super flame. So normally if you hit fire like I'm doing now, just blows bubbles out. You can't do that. Go in here. It's over here shooting laser balls or something like that. Alright, so we'll go back over here. What we're going to do, we're going to take care of this here seaweed. We're also going to take care of those sharks. Now you can aim this. And kill those sharks out real easy. And we're going to have to go and get refueled up, but That's basic gist what we're gonna do for the next couple of minutes. Just take care of all these sharks, clear the level out completely, then move on to the next gem phase. Where am I? Zoe, take me back home. There we go. As you can see, I'm not trying to swing the camera too bad. It's just kind of like this when you go underwater. Really up on them. Alright, where is the next? We gotta go backwards. Up in here. We're gonna try and duel with the devil over here. Get all up in these sharks' face. Oh, he's running right for me. Tell Moneybags I want a refund. There you go. We killed all the sharks there. We got the achievement popped. Lockjaw basically says you gotta kill all the sharks. We didn't get the skill point yet for the getting all of the actual little seaweeds, so I'm curious if I missed one, but like I said, skill points are secondary. They're not the most important thing in the game. Most important thing is that you get all of the gems and all of the orbs and whatnot. Those are your primaries. And there's also a little spot up there. Let's go ahead and get the talisman.
Our world is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of Aquaria Towers to remember us by.
You know, now that I'm saying that... Well, there you go, get the conch. The magic conch. Okay. Now that I said it out loud earlier, I think I was a little bit incorrect. I believe maybe this level does not have the most water out of the Spyro games. It could actually be the water level in Spyro 3. This one just feels like it's lacking a little bit of water. I don't know. I thought it would have more. I remembered it being bigger. Like I just saw one. Alright, we're gonna try and toast all these. Maybe we can get it in one. Probably have to get it in two. I believe I'm missing one or two here somewhere. They like to just speckle them around the levels. Not in any particular order. They're just kind of around. We're gonna do, we can clear all this treasure before we go for any of those orbs. If you guys saw, there was 2 orbs there. Actually, there is 3 orbs up here. There's 1 from the king and then 2 from Hunter over in the corner. Like I said, we'll just get some health back too, why don't we? I was hoping we might get a one up. Must reset whenever we do a new game. Whew. There we go. Pinpoint underwater. Reignited Trilogy is not the best for that. Keep an eye out for that mist seaweed. We can actually go ahead and start this guy's quest because he is going to send us across the entire level.
My children and have hidden them in the top of each of these numbered towers. I borrowed some explosives to blast open the tower doors.
Pop.
If you can...
Alright, it's a high difficulty mission. Essentially what we have to do is navigate up to the top of this tower and save his kids. All you gotta do, get up to the top, touch the kid. Not, yeah, don't touch the kid, but you know, just tap him on the shoulder, say go home, man. Dad's worried about you. And I'm just doing a lap for gems. Gems, gems, gems. Gotta get them all. Alright, Sparks, where's the last ones? Up there. Thank you. What is this? A fish. There it is. Where is the last gems? Oh, they're inside the thing with the flippy eye. Okay, let's get the last tower here. Got tower number 2 right next to us. And these will get a little progressively more difficult over time. As you can see, this one now has strange crotch hashing, and there's 2 different laser fields we need to get past. So you can't necessarily just charge right through them. You do have to be a little bit more concise, a little bit more purposeful. But regardless. Now, instead of, since we will get teleported back here once we finish Flippy's stuff, we're actually going to go and do those gems. Sorry, I don't know if you're looking forward to it for some reason, but figure this is the best, most optimal way to do things. This one just has crab inside of it. Easy peasy. Kid saved. That one I understand. Crab was pretty menacing. Now, these aren't too far apart, so that's nice. I think this one has a crab and it has electricity. Nope, just an electricity gate. You could damage boost through it though if you really are impatient. You can just jump right through them. That's not really that bad. And there's a little fodder outside waiting for you. If you can catch them. I cannot catch them. There you go. That was actually a level up. Excellent. Now we're going to look out for gems while we're out here as well. We'll look out for seaweed. We're running around with this power up on purpose. Sparks is saying that there's... I'm just going to charge right through it. There's a fodder outside. I'll go ahead and grab that. This is technically the easiest way to do it. It's literally just run right through and just grab fodder afterwards, because you have enough invincibility frames to pretty much make it work out. No problem, honestly. Ah, I missed this up here. There he is. Got a couple more. Sparks is like a lifesaver for me nowadays. And he's all happy. We got them all. Did we miss the... Nope. I'm not really sure what seaweed we missed, honestly. 5 out of 6. The last one must be in the final area. We got some fodder. Now that we don't have to worry about any of the sharks or anything, you just charge right through everything. Must have been over here that I missed it. Or maybe not. There it is. Now this one, in theory, should be the toughest one of all of them. You can see it moves. Alright, kid, how'd you get yourself up here?
You did it! Now we can swim in peace! I heard that you're collecting orbs. Please, take this one.
And we'll get our first orb of Aquaria Towers. Not too bad. That one's actually not that bad, as I remembered it being a bit worse, but maybe I'm just more practiced right now. Now, let me check something real quick. Yeah, Aquaria Towers was all the seaweed, so we must have missed one piece of seaweed when we were running around. You guys let me know if you see it. It's a big old, like, brownish, reddish green thing. You can just let me know in the comments where it is. I'll just come back and get it. Alright, now we're going to go over here and talk to Hunter, and he is going to let us play for 2 orbs. Must have something to do with this manta
I've been trying
ray.
to tame my new pet manta ray, but he just won't obey me. Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back.
Alright, you bet.
Great! Hop on his back and guide him through each of the bubble rings as they appear. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up.
Okay, not too difficult this one. We're gonna follow this seahorse. I was like, what is this animal? The seahorse guy. Through all of the rings. Not too bad, just gotta take it slow and steady. That's 1 orb down.
Well done. I suppose I owe you something for that. Here, take this orb. I found it in one of my flippers.
Now these things are so rare, but then he can find it in one of his slippers. What is all that
Now that
about?
the manta ray's tamed, I'd love to get him into racing shape. Care to take him through a harder course?
Of course.
Okay, good luck.
Alright, tougher course. 1 more star. Gotta get all 17, so we're gonna be doing this for a minute. And this guy's gonna try and trip us up. See, like that. Gotta stay diligent though. Hunter paid this guy in orbs. He said if you can trip him up, I'll give you an orb. If not, he gets the orb. The part that kind of throws you off is that you can't actually see him.
Incredible! You've got real talent. I could use a partner like you. You can have the orb I found in my other flipper, too.
Alright, this man is hoarding flipper. I found it. There's the seaweed. It's just over there. Alright, let's go over there and grab ourselves that seaweed. We'll just get 100% of this level completed. Get in there. Get in there. And you know what the funny part about this level is that actually if you didn't want to kill any of the sharks, you don't actually have to kill all the sharks necessarily if you don't really want to. I don't think. I think you can swim past a few of them or damage boost them, so while it would seem like that trophy that you got earlier is actually unmissable, I could see a situation where you don't get it. I used to not think so. Alright. We're full on sparks. We'll go ahead and return home. These little outro animations are really funny. I love them. Liked them even since I was a kid too. This is a very old game nowadays. The base game of this, the original version, is very old. Well, this only leaves us with one more level. We have to do Sunny Beach, I believe is the name of it. That's one level down from us. We will run right over there. You see, also, if you look over here, you can see it has the talisman hanging out in front of it. If you guys never noticed that. Eventually, it'll start showing the orbs as well. Once those become more important. Alright, and here's our last level, Sunny Beach. Sunny Beach! We're gonna go helping out some turtles. Alright, to any of you guys who have made it this far in the video, thank you very much. Appreciate you guys watching, and definitely drop me a comment if you guys are enjoying this. Alright, let's go save them baby turtles. This level is the one where you have to escort these turtles around the level. They're pretty sturdy though.
Hi, Spyro. It's a good thing you're here. If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'd be mighty grateful.
Okay, so this level, like I said, we are shepherding these little baby turtles around. But what to do is use other turtles in the area. I guess they're just more not smart versions. These ones look like they're anthropomorphic. This one looks like he can barely even stand up. But this is like the water spot of Spyro 2. Got a lot of water levels back to back. You can tell we have something right here, we're right next to. We can't actually access it yet. We'll have to see what that is when we come on back. Alright, there is one thing before you leave. You can come over here right at the beginning. This turtle is going to try and jump. Don't worry about that. Over here, collect yourself some enemy souls. And get yourself some more gems. See, if this was a Spyro 3, you'd be getting an egg for just coming over here or something like that. Spyro 3 definitely gives you a lot more primary collectibles than the second and first game do. Just for even simple tasks, like get on a ledge. Hop up and down 3 times. Alright. Now we're coming into the real baddies of this area. The ducks. The ducks aren't exactly nice. These guys, I don't know what they're supposed to be. They just look weird, honestly. They take 2 shots to kill. Whereas the other guys take 1. You can't charge the big dudes. You gotta flame them both times. Another box. Can't do anything to it right now. And another thing up here we can't do anything with right now. Another thing up there. I'll stop. But lots of stuff in this area that you can't really do much with at first. You got this little ladder. It's supposed to impede your progress. I believe in some situations you can glitch it to where you can jump up there just because of new game and stuff like that. New game, new weird problems. Flame him 3 times, he'll jump on the thing. Yeah. I think it has something to do with like coming up here or something like that. I don't remember. Not been able to do that one before. I just know of some of these tricks, not how to do them necessarily. Is it right here? Got another thing we can do a little bit later. This guy is going to try and give us an orb.
Water workers have captured most of our baby turtles, and the boxes they put them in are incredibly strong. With a more powerful flame attack, maybe you could break open the boxes and release them.
Okay, so he's going to ask us to defeat 11 enemies, turn on this flame power up, and run around and open these boxes. And you see, we are actually at 9. So once we beat the last 2 enemies in this side area, we can start running through there and start getting them turtles back. What a fun time. Yeah, maybe it's something like that where you can do. I'm having trouble remembering, but we're not going to focus on that. I bet I can get it from up here. Do 1. I got it. Who needs to learn how to climb? So usually you have to come back here with climbing and stuff like that. Nah, we don't need that. We want gems, man. Now, this level you actually do need to come back with climbing. So don't get your hopes up too bad just because you got 1. What are these things supposed to be? They're like gigantic, terrifying looking starfishes. I don't like that at all. Alright. You're done. You're done, bud. Ow. Okay, up here.
Hello, young.
He's just saying that there's a chef at the top of the thing. I'm not gonna make y'all listen to that right now because we can't actually do anything with it. We gotta come back when we have climbing to be able to get all this stuff here. That doesn't mean we can't get as much of it done as possible. But I do kind of enjoy when there is a couple of things you can do in the games that break the flow. Like I was telling you with the gem cutters and Glimmer, that little spot where you can get around and get up on the gem. I always enjoy that stuff when you can kind of sequence break the game a little bit. Save yourself some cash, you don't gotta worry about money bags. Now I believe there is also, I've seen online, there is a way to get up to this dude without actually doing. I think you have to jump on this thing and then it works, but I haven't actually researched that one, so I'm not gonna try and thumb my way through that. Let's go get the talisman.
Thank you, young dragon. The baby turtles will be safe up here. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
Alright, Sunny Beach Talisman. Now, if you were in this point, I wouldn't begrudge you for just going back home and fighting Gulp. Crush. But we can start saving some baby turtles and getting some more gems. We're going to want those once we get around to this next spot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right back to where we were and get that baby turtle spot at the very end of the level. This fire lasts a pretty long time, so you got time. Just don't want to lollygag too bad. Alright, there's 1 out of 7. And that's the only one in this area. Okay, here we go. Now we start going for the real treasure chests. That one's an easy one. Save them. They're still trapped, but okay, I guess we saved them. We'll pretend we saved them. I believe that's all that's up here. So that's 4 out of 7. It's like it's like when you catch it and it's like turning off the microwave before it hits 0, 0, 1. So satisfying. Okay, missed that. Grab. Aim a little high. Aim high. There we go. I don't think we can make it, but I will try. Nope, I missed. It's alright. It's worth the try. Go ahead and grab these gems. Gems. Alright. That should be everything but a few gems in this level. The very last gems are actually located up on that stair. I'm sorry, and that ladder that we hit earlier. With the little chef on top I was telling you about. That's where that one's at. This should be the last one. We'll get our orb.
Impressive. Please take this sacred thingamajig as a token of our everlasting gratitude.
My man doesn't even know what it is. He's handing out orbs. These things are priceless. Although I guess in our mind they're priceless, but to them they could just be foot warmers or something like that. But the baby turtles love it. Look, they're eating it up. They're loving this shit, man. Freedom is their drug. Who needs who needs cocaine? They're free. Alright. Now I think the way you're supposed to do the glitch actually does have something to do with stepping onto maybe the baby turtles? I think that there's something you can do here that you can glitch the collision and get on top of the gate here somehow. But, like I said, not practiced enough. I'm over here just flailing around like a maniac. Nope. We'll just go ahead and go over there and fight the boss. I do like to try it. Like I said in my videos, I am not afraid to show y'all mess-ups. There we are, poking and prodding on him. He's acting like he likes it. He's like, what? You gonna do it? You gonna do it? Oh, yeah. Get him. Alright. Here we go. Boss time. Gonna land, and Laura's gonna be like, get over here. Oh, I thought she pulled you. No, she doesn't do that anymore. Okay. Fine. We'll just walk over. Get me over there. Unless I missed a world. I don't think I did.
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have 6 talismans, this door will open.
Let's go.
Okay, Spyro. Jump through that hole in the floor to get down to Crush's dungeon. I'll help you by tossing sheep through the hole, if I can catch them. Good luck.
Alright, so Laura is going to help us when we're fighting Crush. Crush is one of Ripto's minions we saw at the beginning of the game. He's the big blue guy. And he is going to fight us by essentially trying to crush us. But really he uses a lot of power-ups more than anything else. He kind of does like super jump and a super flame type ability. So what we're going to want to do is hop on down this hole, confront him. But there's also 2 things that you want to know. You can get a skill point and a achievement in this particular fight. If you go through the whole fight and take no damage, you get a skill point. That would be this one right here, Crush's Dungeon Perfect. If you go through the entire thing and don't use 1 sheep, you'll get an achievement. 2 different things, essentially saying the same thing, don't get hit.
Before you get to the castle dungeon, Spyro, I thought that you might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived in Avalar. You see, last week in the winter tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
There, that's the last orb in place. Now let's see. All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah? How about 22475? That's my birthday.
No, Hunter, don't!
What?
Get off me, you useless buffoons! Why can't either of you?
Where are we?
No dragons? Wonderful. Crush, go back and pack my bags. We're moving in. Say hello to your new king.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
Oh my, I can't see the switch. I think I've broken my glasses.
Crush, go through the portal, you idiot!
Tell all your friends to take the orbs and scatter them throughout Avalar. Quickly!
Now! Go! Crush, get the orbs now! Now, you despicable little creature! I'll kill you!
This is bad news for Avalar. Hunter, why didn't you chase him?
Yeah. I would have gone after him, but didn't he say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon to help us?
Yes, I think so. We'll need a world that has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures. How about Glimmer?
Yay. Well, there you go. That's how they began trying to get Spyro in the world. Nice little bit of storytelling they give you right there. We're just waiting for Crush to load up. Alright, let's go. He'll actually wait for us, funnily enough. He'll just sit here and growl at us the entire time. Yep. And what do? Of course. Alright, no perfect. We can at least get the skill point though. That first one always gets me because I have to like remember the timing on it. Alright, now he's going to change some of these portals to be red, orange I should say. Carefully don't hit one of these guys. You gotta flame him before he gets his little shield up. Up. He walked right in front of me, I swear he did. Alright, well, we'll have the skill point video out one day, so don't worry about that. Can't even make it up, guys. Alright, now he's gonna chase us. I'm gonna kind of like bait him. What a joke. There we go. I'm over here trying to show you guys how to do it. I'm like, check this out, guys. It's easy. Immediately fail. You can kind of bait him by running past his like left foot. He shouldn't hit you if you just keep charging. There you go. One more. Alright. Alright, that's gonna be the end of it. He's done. Pack him up.
No, Crush! You may have been able to defeat that simpleton, but golf will be more than a match for you.
Bring it on, Shorty!
Go! Come here now! Destroy him, and make sure it's painful. What? Go! Get me out of here! So long, dragon.
What a wuss.
All right, that's our first boss down. We accidentally did not get the skill point or the achievement, so isn't that just par for the course? But it's all right. We'll try and get in the next one. Both of them are essentially the same. It's Conservationist 1 and 2, Crush and Gulp. So you basically have the same skill points and achievements for both of those bosses. And then Ripto is the only one you have to do something slightly different. They don't make you go no hit for the, well, no, they do. Never mind.
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. Whoa. If Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that, and that. No! Why, you...
Moneybags getting shown up, and as tough as he looks. Alright, here we are, the next level. We're in Autumn Plains now. What we're gonna do, we're gonna try and get this level as complete as possible, because the one thing we're gonna need moving forward is that climbing power up. So where Moneybags drops in the story cutscene, you're gonna want to run on over there and help pick himself up. You know, he's feeling a little down now. He's got pumped a little bit. But yeah, I always enjoy playing these games. If you guys are running too, you can go back to Summer Forest from down here as well.
Well,
Might even be worth doing.
I bet a rich dragon like you wouldn't mind cashing in a few gems to learn how to climb. I'd be willing to teach you for, say, oh, I don't know, a small fee.
All right, 500 gems again.
You won't regret it. Okay, when you see a wall surface that looks climbable, like the one to my left here, just jump onto it and you will grab it with your claws. Use the left stick to move up and down.
All right, he's just telling us how to climb. You can jump side to side. You can jump off and jump on. Jump up the ladders. You can jump off and then attach to it as you jump down. Basically how you'd think a ladder would work. Spyro can do it now. This is also teaching you up here. It's an important skill you need for Magma Core, which is one of the later levels we'll be doing. We will actually go ahead and collect all of these gems. There's some in the pool, some over here, all over the place. We'll recoup our losses, let's say. Oh, missed it. Pop. And see all the worlds while we're running around as well. Crystal Glacier, Skelos Badlands. A lot of y'all may have actually seen these levels in the past, even if you haven't played the game before. These are probably some of the more... I think Glimmer is one of the most recognizable ones. And then there's also, what do you call it? Skelos is probably the most recognizable level in Spyro 2. That's the one all the cover art's from. That's the one a lot of the ads were running. And got more money bags up there, but let's talk to Elora first. We haven't talked to her in a minute. What's up, Elora?
Well done, Spyro. The power from your orbs has activated the whirlwind.
Okay. Oh, so we already did her thing without even needing to know it. Unlock Metro Speedway by getting a lot of orbs. Now, around this part of the game is when you're going to start seeing orbs become more of a thing. They're going to be used to open up different pathways, things like this whirlwind here. Moneybags is still going to impede you with money, but at this point in the game, really, we have a fair amount of money and we can probably buy our way into whatever he wants us to do.
Legend has it that there is a portal to Zephyr here. And legend also has it that I know how to activate it. Furthermore, as I recall, the legend mentioned something about me activating it for a small fee. Thanks
400
for the gems, Spyro. With all this cash, I can open a lizard burger shop in Skelos Badlands.
I say Skelos Badlands, but he says Skelos. They made Moneybags a lot more skeezy in this game. I like it. More close to his character. How it feels to be hustled by Mr. Bags over here. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to finish getting all the gems as we can in this area. Getting all the orbs and whatnot, so we're all good and ready for what comes next. And then I think what we might do is go back to Summer Forest and finish out that level and finish out all of the early levels as well. So that we're 100% prior to going into any newer levels. The thing with Spyro 2 that you kind of want to remember is that basically the world that you're in prior to getting an ability is where you'd use that ability as well. So we learned how to climb in Autumn Plains. We need to know how to climb in Summer Forest, Glimmer, and Sunny Beach. We learned Headbutt Smash in Winter Tundra. We need that in Autumn. We need that in this level, Fractured Hills, and we need it in one other level in this area. So it kind of works in a backwards form like that.
Oh, Spyro, hello! I'm having trouble with this door, but I think some orb power might unstick it. Ah, I see you've collected a good number of orbs there.
All right, there you go. Another one where it's like you basically need orbs to progress the game at this point. You can't be slacking on those orbs too long. Moneybags again, gonna show us the way to, I believe this is Shady Oasis.
Castle over there in exchange for a few gems. What do you say?
And he got 400 gems from us again.
That portal in years. I never thought I'd find a sucker. I mean, you're a shrewd customer, Spyro.
Ooh, Moneybags, you'll be getting it. Everyone's waiting for it. Got 2 games to go, man. Alright, this is Shady Oasis. And I'm just unlocking everything. I'm showing you guys what it's like when you go through and get everything possible in the first world. Makes it a lot faster to get through this game when you do 100% in at least one of the worlds. Let's go ahead and talk to Alora since we're down here.
Spyro, Ripto and Gulp are hiding out in a sealed chamber in the castle below us. In order to get to them, you'll need all 14 talismans to break the lock.
Okay. So we have our marching orders. We gotta go through and get all the talismans. Here's a secret little hole in the wall. We'll come back for that. But let's go down here and talk to Moneybags. He's gonna exhaust our piggy bank now. We're gonna have to do those speedways, gonna have to do those levels, get our money back.
I would love to let you enter this speedway free of
Where's
charge,
your lip sync, man?
Spyro. Love to. Unfortunately, the
Someone didn't do it, man.
To charge a small fee.
A small fee. 100 gems
You've
in too
chosen
bad.
wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your
There he
money back
goes.
in no time.
He got his lip sync back, everybody. I'm so proud of him. He figured out how to move his lips. Alright, we're very close to finished with Autumn Plains now. We'll go through this hole. Go up this windmill. And you see, y'all, I've saved the best for last. This is, I think, in my opinion, the premier thing that happens in Autumn Plains. So, you can see we are up on this here area. Now, wouldn't it be fun if we can go up even higher? Let's just do that. Why don't we? Alright, we are up here on the highest tower of Autumn Plains. You look down, you can see everything in this level. You can see Moneybags' fat butt over there. You could probably see, if you wanted to, you could probably even see Moneybags again somewhere in here, because he's in every area. Yep, if you were over here, you could actually see him in both spots, but the camera never shows two of them at the same time. So what we're going to do is, you see a glinting thing over there. And that is the last orb of this level. And we are going to be up here. I'll show you where we went. The whirlwind spat us out here. You run straight forward and to the left. Now we're going to hold X as hard as possible and glide at the very top of that jump and aim straight for it and just keep on going. And this is the one when I was first playing this game. Actually, this is not the last one. This is the second to last one. But this was one of those ones when I was playing this game for the first time. I was like, ooh, this one's like a spooky one. You have a lot more room than you think you do. There's a little platform down there for no reason. Long distance achievement. This is where the last orb is. Gonna run along this here castle wall for a little bit. Pick ourselves up an orb at the end of it. Nice long run. I don't know why. I thought that there was an orb here. Maybe I'm crazy. Not crazy. Ha! I got baited. I was like, there isn't an orb here. Don't try and play with me. I know there is. I've played this game too many times. Alright. Sparks helped me out here. Where's the last gems? There we go. 400, 400. We're done. Now, what I'm going to do, rather than doing the portal, I'm just going to go to the guidebook. And I'm going to jump back to Glimmer and Summer Forest that way. This is where having the guidebook comes in a lot of handy, is that we can just go straight to where we need to go. Granted, when we get back to Glimmer, we will have to kill the enemies to power the portal up, but at the very least, it will be powered up. And we will have the climbing ability.
Hi, Spyro!
And then it's going to replay all this stuff for whatever reason. I'm not sure why it decides it wants to try and replay dialogue we've already seen. Alright, take him out. We're going to have to get every single person on the way there. No mercy. No mercy. I said no mercy. Alright, we need 10. 10 of these goobers. Perfect. Alright, now that we know how to climb, head up the ladder. Up we go. And this guy's gonna have the same exact build thing he wants us to do outside. Not a hard one, just needs you to come back with a ladder. And we'll just go around and get all these gem lamps. I must have missed a gem when I was around here too. Now, I actually say this in my achievement video, but if you're able to get all the gem lamps within one super flight, that's good enough for you to get the achievement.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp.
Alright. Last orb of the area. We'll get the last gems as well. Oh, it's right over here behind him. That's probably all the orbs too. Oh, the gems too. Alright. And with that backdrop, we're going to say that is 100% complete. We'll just move on to the next level. That is going to be Sunny Beach. Now up here, we only have a couple of gems left to go. And we also have the 2 orbs that are from the chef. I believe the level is open completely for us now, but definitely worth to try and check it out and make sure. I hope we don't have to do the turtles part again. They tend to be pretty slow. This load screen is a little slow too. It's over here trying to load the entire game. Why is it replaying this? That was weird. I have not seen it replay the level intro before. Oh wow. Gotta redo the whole thing. For some reason I thought we'd have to do this. I wonder if it's trying to play the outro as well. That'd be strange. Hitbox in this guy is a little weird. I wonder if I can just replay the orbs. I've never actually done that. I wonder if it just resets the level and just doesn't give you anything. Just says you already got this orb or something. That would be nice considering they... Yep, looks like you can. Just... You already got this orb. Let's see what it says. Doesn't say anything, honestly. I suppose it just says you already got this orb. Now these guys have a crazy hitbox. I don't know what's going on with them. Alright, up we go. Got a full heal, that's always nice. Go, go, go. Go. Flame one of these dudes while I'm over here. Alright, turtles are safe. Let's clear the enemies out just to make sure we don't get hit by anybody. And then we can go up this ladder.
Hello, young one.
Why don't you listen to him this time?
At the top of this ladder who wants to make soup out of our turtles. Maybe you could climb up there and stop him?
I most certainly can, and I will. You know, turtle eating here. First thing you want to do when you get up here, jump down here. Gems. Easy to miss them, easy to forget them. Alright. I missed a couple gems. We're going to do the gems first. Just because I skipped them by accident. It's probably just some easy ones. Oh, they're out there in the open world. I wonder where they could be. I must have missed one in the chest. We'll go ahead and just knock that chest open. Unless they're just somewhere random. He's pointing right to the chest. There it is. That was pretty well hidden, honestly. I gotta say, I like this design for Spyro when he's supercharged in this game. They did a really cool redesign of it. Definitely fades in really nice, looks good. Alright, on to the turtle babies. We must save the turtle babies. Talk to this dude.
Your turtle friends will make a very good soup if I can catch them. You can try to save them if you like, but I'm feeling awfully hungry.
Alright, so there is two things that you need to know about this particular level. If you are able to knock all of the turtles into the water without using your flame power, then you will get an achievement. If you do this on the second attempt, it is much harder. The thing about this level is these turtles are extremely suicidal and will continually try to run into this hot pot of boiling water. And you can see, as soon as we step out here, these turtles are going to try running. Oh, missed him already. You bounce them either side. Yeah, spin them off so that they hit the walls or whatever. The thing that makes this harder once you get to the next orb is the spawn and breed of them. You see, they don't necessarily go the entire way.
So you saved a few turtles. There are more where those came from. Here, take this orb and go away.
Go away. Now you see, I did not get the achievement for the first one by itself. You have to do all of them. You have to do both orbs.
Step any closer to the pot, I'll start ringing my bell again.
This one's the hardest one you can get here. I want to show you, I don't think you can even flame these dudes. You can. Oh, wow. Well, I just actually failed the achievement there, if you were curious, but I wanted to do it just for testing's sake. Some of these turtles, man. A lot of people I don't think enjoyed the control scheme they did in the original Spyro, where it was a tank control camera. I actually found it a lot easier because you could see where all the turtles were coming from. This one, I feel like you constantly have to rotate, and you could easily have one of them get missed. So, like I had said, if it gives it to me, I'll be curious, but I don't think I'm going to get the achievement now. A lot of turtles coming out here. I believe the last achievement, the last one, actually spits out several turtles, potentially. These little turtles really don't like living, though. Hashtag relatable, right? Alright, last one should be here. I believe this is the last one. You gonna make it? Alright.
Rats, you
There we go.
saved every turtle on the beach. Here, take this. I was gonna use it to buy potatoes, but now I don't need it.
Okay. You can see I actually still got the trophy. Wow, okay, so even if you flame the turtle, it doesn't matter, as long as you headbutt them into the water, it seems like. That's interesting. I'm glad I figured that out. I'm curious if I talk to this dude, does he give you a talisman again? He does. It's almost like I didn't even complete this level. Okay, it says it. Alright, last place. We're actually going to leave through the portal, so we end up at the big old ladder. Can I skip this? Yeah, we'll skip this because we already seen it. I swear, in the original game, that soup guy always sounded way weirder to me. He sounded like he was really into cooking these turtles, I'll tell you that much. This one, he's a bit more just like a, oh darn it. I think everyone got curbed out a little bit from these PS1 games. They were a bit more say it what you want it, and here you go. Now you can see that we've gone to second world. Now orbs pop up on our home pages, on our home worlds. I always thought that was kind of cool. We'll do, jump up here. Take this climb up to the top. We'll get ourselves the final orb and a lot of the gems. I believe this should be the end of the gems. I think I did a good job. Just run right through it, grab it. I may have missed one. Seems I did. I always miss one, right? Now where's he pointing? Where are you going, Sparks? Where are you pointing? Through Elora? Nope, that's not right. Alright, outside it is. Probably somewhere in the lake. Ah, did I miss it at the very beginning? No? Where is it? It should be a little red piece, I think. Right in front of me. Okay. There it is. Very, very first level. Alright, so let's check for that one up. Not here anymore. Sad day. I always think it's so cool seeing the orbs floating there. That's my favorite view of this, is seeing the little orbs floating around. We'll go back to Autumn Plains. This is where we start getting 100% and stuff like that. So if those of you guys were waiting, it's like, when's he gonna 100% the levels? Once we get the power, we're gonna go backwards and get the things for 100%. So don't worry, I won't forget them. So that lets Summer Forest is actually 100% done now. We're going to start working on the speedways next. I think those are the easiest ones to make sure you 100%, and it gives you a really nice influx of gems in case you run into money bags moving forward. And trust me, you will run into money bags for several of these levels. I think money bags is in Crystal Glacier, and I also think he is in, I think he's in Magma Cone, and I want to say that he's in Fracture Hills. There's actually another, how would you say, achievement in this particular zone you have to go and do this out of order, essentially. I believe it says that you want to do the pigeons before you do anything else. But this one has bungee jumpers, pigeons, cars. Let's take all these bungee jumpers out first. What are these guys? They're creepy looking. You guys see these sprites? These are monsters. Alright. Going a little slow so far. We'll try and pick the pace up. Jump in here and start supercharging. Gates. Oh my. Going a little fast there. It's alright. If you have enough speed, you have enough time banked up, you can recover from a lot of things. Now that's one of the things that's kind of strange, is they do kind of almost want you to jump off and start working on something else in this part of the level. But we'll make it. Just gonna be cutting it real close. And you can recover these somewhat, so if you're really good at flying, barely didn't. Oh, that's sad. I just got a little mixed turn, flipped upside down. Honestly, if I hadn't even gotten stuck there on that one gate, I would have got it. Gotta love it. Look at these pigeons. Pigeon's gonna lower the gate. Alright, we'll try and do the bungee jumpers at the same time as the pigeons. We'll just double that and get the pigeons before we leave. I think that's the easiest way to do it. Alright, jump in here and start going after them gates. We will stop and we will go ahead and get the walruses though. Here. Then we'll double back and get the other things as well. They're just trying to tell me to stop. Alright, get this one. We will go over hard left. Get these gates. I like how it says that these guys are just holding there. All they were worth was these little signs. Skill point acquired. Weirdly enough, you're almost set up to do the skill point the way you're supposed to. It wants you to do the pigeons first, even though the pigeons is the first thing you run into. I think it assumes you're going to get the jumpers first by accident, but the pigeons, it's just kind of the way you normally would do it, I always think. It's kind of a toss-up though. You could end up with either. Alright, now we're in the level. We don't have a time limit, but what we can do is we can do the additional quest. I'm going to turn right here if you don't fail it. Turn right at this waterfall. We're going to talk to the mayor.
We've been having a crime problem here in Metro Speedway, but I think you might be able to help. A band of cat burglars have been raiding my re-election funds by scaling the walls of the buildings. Would you be willing to help get rid of them? Great! Hunter can knock the scoundrels off of the buildings, but we'll need you to catch the loot before it lands in the canal and gets lost. Good luck. Hunter is waiting for you outside.
Alright, so me and Hunter are gonna go get these cat burglars. He's gonna shoot them with a laser beam, and I gotta catch their money. You can catch it at the actual bag or you can catch the umbrella. Either one counts. Really want to keep an eye on Hunter, make sure you're watching him. And if you feel a little risky, you can wait for a second and let Hunter.
It looks like you missed.
That's the danger, like what I was saying just now. You can kind of get risky and let him kind of get ahead of you. And then you're kind of hoping that you don't drop anything, but if you really know the route, you can just keep right on him. Sometimes they don't necessarily even spawn fast enough though for you. If you notice, I was barely catching some of these. Funny part about the one I actually just missed was that... Oh, golly day. What am I doing?
It looks like...
The inverted flying always throws me off. It's never been my normal way of actually playing these games. I don't like inverted flying at all. I want down to be go down, or up to be go up, down to be go down. So once my brain starts getting mixed up, it's like, nope. Take your anger out on these guys. End up in the drink. Alright, let's fly out a little bit so Hunter has time to shoot him. I have time to collect him. That one's kind of bullcrap.
It looks like you missed. Great!
I felt like that one shouldn't even count. It's not landing in the water. We'll get it this time. I'm just going too quick, honestly. Trying to be too fast, trying to be too slow. I just need to follow Hunter a little closer. Concentrating. Alright, we'll fly out here a little bit. Let Hunter have time to shoot the cat. Let him have time to shoot the other one. Alright, we'll catch this. Fly up here immediately. Hit this corner. He's gonna try and lose us here. Trying to make us lose this money too. We don't lose money here. Now he's gonna try and play with us. Give us this hard one to catch.
Well
Get like 2 seconds.
You really taught those crooks a lesson.
I taught those crooks a lesson. Ridiculous. This man looks ridiculous. He acts ridiculous. The epitome of goofball. Alright. Let's go back to Autumn Plains. We'll wrap it up over there. These load times, man, taking a minute. That's for sure. I think what we'll go ahead and do is we will go ahead and run on over to the other speedway. Knock that one out. That'll give us another nice influx of around like 400, 500 gems, I think. Now, the one thing I do wish they had in this area was a nice teleport to the end. I think that would be kind of nice. Just a little TP. You don't gotta keep climbing up these things. Doesn't take too long, but it's like just long enough, you know what I mean? You're like, yeah, I just want to get to the very last level. I don't want to walk all the way over here. Scorch has such a nice looking room. Fracture Hill is definitely one of the levels we can't actually 100% yet. Magma Cone, I believe we can. Shady Oasis, I know we can't 100% that level. This one, most certainly can. Icy Speedway. And this is going to be the last level that we do. We'll get the orb and we'll get all of the... and we'll do the route here as well. The paragliders. Coming for you. Go backwards on the route makes it a lot easier. go. Down we go. One more. Alright, now we got these dudes. Oh, missed one. They're just trying to ice skate, man. Loch Ness monsters. We'll knock both these out at the same time. I always find this level to be fun. I like this one a lot. The Loch Ness monsters and stuff like that. They're a nice touch. Alright, that's it. Skill point acquired. Basically, if you go through and do the snowmobiles first, that is your skill point. Funnily enough, another one where that's the actual intended route, so kind of weird. It is trying to say paragliders, not the people in the snowmobiles, but I've always taken it as the paragliders. I want to look through this room real quick. This is a cool looking room. This room has no purpose except to throw you off and make you fall into the water. Gotta love it. Where we're trying to go is here. Got igloo.
Good job, Spyro. Looks like you're ready for a more serious challenge. How about a little paragliding? You're not afraid of heights, are you?
Never. Let's do it.
Great! I'll tow you behind my snowmobile, and you maneuver through the rings. Don't miss any or we'll have to start over.
Alright, this one's a little tricky just because of the controls. You can see it's a little bouncy. You gotta do some pretty tight bounce back and forth stuff here. We gotta go all the way to the other side very quickly. That can throw you off more than anything else, honestly, is the bouncing back and forth really quickly. Perspective gets a little weird. There's 50 of them too. So you're here for a minute. Yep, see, I missed one. That's actually one that continually gets me all the time.
I'll tow you behind my...
You might be here for a minute. That's why I wanted to kind of end on the speedways here, is because sometimes these two speedways can take me a minute because they are just very tight timing. And that bounce back and forth there at the end, you really need to really hit that one perfect. And I have to hold this, if you can tell. It is not just like a track selection. You have to hold it right. Perfect. Here's the easy one to mess up. That one's also easy to mess up. When you want to do it, you basically got to hit it immediately. As soon as you touch it, you got to bounce right to the other side. That's the best way to do it. I'm the best, man. Don't be over here telling people I'm not. Alright. And that is the end of Icy Speedway. That one's done. So we'll go back to Autumn Plains. And this will be our end of our day today. A little bit of a shorter stream today, but we got through everything I wanted to get through. I would like Autumn Plains to be its own episode, essentially. So all of the primary levels will be in the next episode. Could be a little longer and I might reschedule it, but be looking out for that whenever it comes out. Excuse me. All right. I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last time. I'll move a little far away from these portals because they are kind of loud. Let's find ourselves a nice place to do an outro. This whole level has a fairly loud outro. Alright, get up here on this thing. This is a cool spot. You can see one of the levels. Alright, so that is going to be the end of Spyro today. So what we did today, we basically wrapped up Summer Forest. We got through the first speedways, the Autumn Plains world. We unlocked everything in the Autumn Plains world so that we can go to it very quickly. And the next thing we'll be doing is we'll be hitting up all the different worlds. This one's a pretty beefy home world, so we will have a lot to do. We got Zephyr, got Breeze Harbor, got Crystal Glacier, got Skillet Badlands, got Scorch, got Fracture Hills, Got magma core. A lot of stuff. There's 14 talismans in total. You get 6 in the first world. I believe that means this one has like 8 or something like that. So yeah, that's 8. That's right. So we're gonna have our hands full next time on this next episode. If you guys enjoy this, make sure you check out my other stuff. I have another Spyro playthrough. I have a Spyro trophy stuff. I'll put that in the card right here. If you guys definitely want to, I'd appreciate any likes or however you push engagement on YouTube streaming. I'm not honestly that sure. If you guys enjoyed this series, definitely leave a comment. Let me know you enjoyed it, or if there's anything you want to see from me in the style of videos that I do, hit me up. Let me know. I'll be glad to make anything that's more recent. The only thing I don't have is a PS5 capture card. PS4, Switch, I can do any of the other stuff though. PC, definitely. Other than that, I've been JP Firepledge, and you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.